What the heck, and welcome to Georgia. It's my 62nd country, and no, I'm not talking about the state in America. I'm talking about the beautiful country in Europe. Now, I've left Mexico. I'm here for the next 3 weeks. I know very little about this country, but I'm keen to explore and I'm keen to show you what this place has to offer. So let's get into the video. I arrived here in Tbilisi, which is the capital of Georgia, at 2 AM last night, so ignore my jet lagness, but we made it straight down to the old city to go exploring, and honestly, I really don't know what to expect. It's not very often that I know very little about a country before coming here, just because, you know, Instagram and social media. But honestly, with Georgia, none of my friends have been, and I haven't seen too much online. So I'm very excited to get up to a real adventure today. We are spending the day exploring the main capital city of Tbilisi. Someone told me, a few people told me that it is a silent T, but our local guide just told me that it's not. So I hope I'm saying that correctly. Tbilisi kind of sounds like, I don't know, Blissey the Pokemon, but it is really cool. And in other news, if any of you guys have watched any of my other videos, you might know our common face. Simon is back.
What's up, guys?
Woo, we're only in Mexico with each other 2 weeks ago, so, you know, once you're friends with Jorden, you can't escape me, even if you want to.
Especially not in Georgia.
Not in Georgia. I have heard that they have really good wine, really good food, and really good nature here in Georgia, but I'm yet to be convinced, because every single time I go to any country, those are the three things that they always say. But we will see over the course of the next few videos if that is true or not. Every city I go to, there's always a bridge with some love locks, and I've never put one on because I've never been in love, guys. This person is in love with the COVID vaccination, which I am also in love with. A couple things that I've just recently learned from my tour guide is that this is the Georgian flag, and the symbols on it reference Christianity. 86% of this country is Christian, which is wild. And there's 4 crosses in each corner, which represent the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The other thing that I just learned is that there's only 14 different alphabets in the world, and Georgia, their language, has one of them. So good luck understanding literally anything when it comes to reading signs, because this language right now is going right over my head. And can we just talk about how many beautiful, cute looking stray dogs they have? I feel like every dog that we've come across have just followed us around, and now we're building up a bit of a gang, and they're all so adorable. We've just stumbled upon this famous clock, which is kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's like kind of falling over, but it's also kind of artistic.
That's another reason why people come here to see that, because it's not like it's
the smallest clock in the city.
Yeah, so
we have just left the city to go to this beautiful monastery called Javari Monastery. Now, I'm going to be terrible with these names, so I hope that is correct, but it sits on top of a valley, and it is probably one of the most iconic locations here in Georgia. And trust me, once you see this drone footage, you'll know why. Let's go. Georgia is ridiculously green. There is so much greenery. So a lot of reporters have found out that we are exploring Georgia for the next 3 weeks, and now we're doing a lot of interviews for the local TV, which is really random but cool.
Love foreign people.
Yes, they love when foreigners come to explore. So, and me, of course. All right, I'm going on the Georgian TV.
Okay, it is that.
I've only been in Georgia for a day, but it has been really awesome. It's super beautiful. We are leaving, and I just found out that it is the oldest city in Georgia. So there you go. Behind me is a church from the 11th century, and this area is actually known as the historical and spiritual center of Georgia. So it is pretty important, and they say, I'm not sure if it's true, but they do say that Jesus's robe, a little bit of his robe when he got crucified, is actually buried underneath this church. So that's pretty crazy. And you know what else is crazy? Probably the worst segue ever. I'm back with Mark.
Surprise!
Surprise! It's only been 1 week.
Did I leave?
Did you even leave? Yeah,
left?
they're like, hang on, he never left. Actually, technically he didn't. We've been away for 5 days, guys, okay? It's big for us. Seven, that's big for us. Welcome to lunch. This is my first interaction with Georgian cuisine or food or anything to do with food in Georgia. And everyone always says it's really good. So let's check it out. First impressions with Simon.
It's a cheese, it's good, but if you have lactose intolerance, I'm not sure if it's for you.
Basically, I love cheese, so I think I've just fallen in love with Georgia even more because, man, just cheese galore here, which is the best.
Expectations. Okay. Cheers. We tell usually Gaumarjos. Gaumarjos means that
I have just been introduced to this cheesy bread called khachapuri, and my life is forever changed. It's just so good. I'm not being dramatic, but I don't know how I lived for 27 years without it.
yeah, we almost done with our lunch now. We had a plenty of food, and in the end, we got the local drink, which called Domkhali.
Tually.
And it's a sour salt drink from the dairy products that helps to digest the food, which is pretty heavy in Georgia.
Yeah.
So let's drink Domkhali.
Okay, my first Tually. Here we go.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Refreshing, right?
it's like yogurty. I thought it was gonna be more minty. Wow, okay. Tually. So much food, and look how much is still left. I can't even begin to explain how much food is in this belly right now. That was such a good introduction meal to Georgia. Whew.
Alright, we're out here.
No, right?
Pop? Oh, okay, let me try
But then how do you vlog?
Let me try
But then how do you vlog?
Alright, we're out here in Georgia. Woo,
It's a vlog, man. You gotta vlog. I've never had any alcohol before. I'm having some wine ice cream. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah. Woohoo! Apparently it's local tradition here. Wine ice cream for dessert. It's actually pretty good, but I don't really like wine, so. We have already done so much with this first day in Georgia, but it's still not over. We're down here at a vineyard. Okay, you can clearly tell that I never drink wine. I'm down here at a vineyard and we're learning how Georgian wine is made and produced.
I'm getting notes of green apple,
Grandmother's purse.
very low tannin. And
What region of the world is it made?
well, that's an easy one. We're in Georgia, so it's made in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
The grape is probably a Sauvignon Blanc.
You don't know anything, he's just saying words. I think he's just saying words. To top it off, we learned how to make another traditional meal called Chakella, which is a meal they used to have in the army because it's actually full of nutrients. But we never got to eat what we created because it takes a couple days to dry. And that wraps up my first day in Georgia. What an awesome day it was. Such a good first impression. And I'm excited because the adventure has only begun. So get ready for a lot more videos from me. I can already tell I'm gonna leave here way heavier because I'm gonna eat so much cheese. But if you did like this video, remember to like and subscribe because I've got more content coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What the heck? Goodbye.